Hey Frontline fans, welcome back to Comic Frontline and fans. You're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, bringing you another episode of Spider Slayer's Haul. That's right, guys. We are on episode number 19, and this is the video series where me, Mike Spider Slayer, shows you all the great comic books and goodies that I get at the local comic book store. So this week I got a couple of nice treats that I wasn't expecting to get, and I wanted to share it with all of you guys. So without further ado, let's talk about the books that I got. So yes, as always, every single week the comics are in the mysterious black bag, and what's inside, you don't know yet, but you'll soon find out. The bag goes behind me on the floor like usual. So let's start off with the book that's on top of the stack, and it is The Walking Dead issue number 157. This is part 1 of 6 when it comes to the Whisperer War. At the end of the last issue of The Walking Dead, we got to see Alpha's actual head get chopped off by Negan. And it's like, uh-oh, is Negan looking to gain Rick's trust? Who knows? But I was totally excited by that cliffhanger. Really well done. And along with it came a actual variant cover with the book, as well as it has Michonne on here, and she is just badass on here, just taking out some whisperers, and really great looking cover. So I was really excited to get these two books. So that was it. So cool. The next independent comic book I wound up getting was Tokyo Ghost, issue number 9. I actually didn't read issue number 8. I didn't get a chance to read that one yet. I do have it. I'm just waiting to read 8 and 9 together, so it'll make for a much better story. Because sometimes when it tends with Tokyo Ghost, you kind of forget certain things that happen. But with me reading these issues back to back, I'll get a better idea of the story. Yeah, explicit book, not for younger readers, that's for sure in this series. So this is issue number 9 of Tokyo Ghost. All right, next we have one of my favorite books right now, and that is Superman issue number 4. Last issue we got to see Eradicator Superman suck in Crypto. And I was like, dude, how can you take away a young boy's dog like that? That was so wrong. But John was just super pissed, and it looks like he's wearing Crypto's cape around his neck now. So hopefully Crypto makes his return, because I like Crypto, and I'm a dog lover, and I want to see him in this book again. So this is Superman issue number 4. All right, next is another independent book, and we wound up getting Street Fighter times G.I. Joe issue number 6. This is the final issue of that, as we get to see if Bison succeeds. We wound up getting to see what's the character's name in here? Don't remember the character's name. This guy right here, he absorbs this power and he becomes this big giant, and everybody is fighting him. The artwork is really badass in this book. It's really cool, and it's been a fun series. So Street Fighter G.I. Joe issue number 6. Really good artwork in there too. All right, next goes to a book that's being canceled once Marvel Now starts, and that's Spidey issue number 9. This is an awesome book. It just brings back that old school feel to Spider-Man. It reintroduces all those classic villains that, you know, maybe I grew up with, or some of the older fans have grown up with, and it really has that nostalgic feel to it. I really enjoy it. The artwork may not be like top notch in it for me, but it is really cool, and they're introducing Kraven in this particular issue, so that's always a lot of fun. So this is Spidey issue number 9. All right, next we have another independent book, and that is Paper Girls issue number 8. The story keeps delivering by Brian K. Vaughan each and every month. It's just the endings are always very intriguing, and you want more when you get done reading Paper Girls. So this is issue number 8. All right, next we wound up getting Nightwing issue number 2. This issue just came out last week, and already we have the second issue coming out as he's fighting this, like, I forgot who his name, guys, like Panther, or I don't know, Raptor. Yeah, that's was his name, and he was like getting his ass kicked in this issue, and it looks like now he stops because he has to get trained by this Raptor guy. I wasn't a huge, gigantic fan of the first issue, but nevertheless, I always give a series a, first story arc, and I want to see where this story actually goes. My best moments in the last issue is when it had to do with Barbara and Grayson in here. And then when he kind of went to deal with the Parliament, I just thought it was a little bit, I don't know, too soon. It's playing off the heels of the whole We Are Robin thing, and I wasn't a huge fan of that. But anyway, we're going to see where it goes, and that was Nightwing issue number 2. All right. Next, we have another independent book this week, and it's Kill or Be Killed. Issue number 1, written by Ed Brubaker. The art was done by Sean Phillips. This just looks like interesting book to me. I always try some of these image number 1s. You never know when they're, you're going to get attached to them or what the story is going to be about. Artwork seems a little bit dark in here, but I'm very interested to see what this whole story is about. And again, image books are really well done. So, Be Killed, issue number 1. All right. Next, we have another DC book, and this is Justice League issue number 2. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it on the first issue. I didn't feel like there was enough character development. It just kind of reintroduced all the characters just by hey, I'm doing battle over here, and I'm doing battle over here, and I'm doing battle over here. And Jessica Cruz seemed a little bit, just relying on Baz too much, and we didn't really get what the story was about at all. But hopefully in issue 2, it sets up the story a little bit more, and that's what I loved about Justice League with Jeff Johns' run. It was really story driven, and hopefully it continues going forward here with this story. So yeah, we'll see where it goes. But I can tell you, every issue that has to do with Hitch's run always has to open up with some news broadcast. It always does. Always. So we'll see where it goes. So this is Justice League issue number 2. All right. Next, we have Invincible Iron Man issue number 12. I don't know why I'm still reading this. I actually didn't even read issue 11. I don't, maybe just because I just want to collect the Iron Man. I just feel that this story lacks in every way, shape, or form. I do not like Mike Dodato's artwork in this series. You went from a Dave Marquez type of artist in the beginning of the first story arc to somebody who does completely different artwork, and it's so dark. But I read it just to read it, I guess, just to see what's going to happen with Stark dealing with all the Civil War and where he goes and all that other good stuff. So hopefully it improves. We'll see where it goes. Invincible Iron Man, issue 12. All right. Next, we have Green Lantern, issue number 4. I love the story. Last issue, we had Jessica Cruz. Looks like she's becoming this Red Lantern lackey, and Simon Baz has to deal with her now. And I love how these two are opposite sides of the spectrum, and how Baz is trying to control her, put her in her place, and everything else like that. The artwork is really good, but I just feel like Baz is too much of a dickhead to her. But we'll see what happens if that improves, if the relationship improves as well. So this is Green Lanterns issue number 4. All right. Next, we have Green Arrow issue number 4. I was really thinking of dropping this, but I don't want to quite drop it yet. I want to see how the story arc finishes. It looks like we have Black Canary in this issue, and maybe she'll be more up front and center, where she's kind of really been the background character, maybe in one page. And I just want to see a nice balance between those characters, I just don't want them to throw in Black Canary just because it makes the fans happy. I want her to really be integrated into the story and have a real role in the story. So we'll see where that goes. I'm not a fan of the whole Ninth Circle group. They're like a Court of the Owls wannabe. They got this floating headquarters on some boat and everything else. It's just weird for me. So we'll see where it goes. This is Green Arrow issue number 4. All right, next we have a really awesome series ever since Tom King has taken it over. Batman issue number 4, as it has to deal with Gotham and Gotham Girl. Last issue we got to see their little bit of their origin story and how they became the characters or why they wanted to become the characters, but you didn't actually see how they got their powers. And really great book, and it really fleshed out their characters a little bit. David Finch's artwork is really good. Check out this explosion on this page. That is really awesome in here, and crazy facial expressions. So really good book. I've enjoyed it immensely, and this is issue 4 of Batman. All right, next, and we're getting to the good stuff here soon, guys, so hang in there. Aquaman issue number 4. Pretty cool. Look, I'm buff. Like, look, I got the body. So, anyway, Aquaman has been pretty good. I love how passionate he is on how to try to get Earth people and Atlanteans to coexist with each other, and it's completely failing. But he's so passionate, and he wants it to work so bad. And I think the writer here does a nice job at trying to portray that towards the reader. So I liked it, and the whole thing that I was kind of iffy on was the whole Black Manta and this Nemo organization on what they were. So, but we'll see what happens, and this is Aquaman issue number 4. All right. Next goes to Suicide Squad Rebirth issue number 1. I've given Suicide Squad so many tries when it came to the New 52. Now I'm really interested to see where it goes with Rebirth and how Harley's character is and all that stuff. So very interested in this book. I think the artwork is done by Ann in this particular issue. And we get to see classic Amanda Waller in here, so that's pretty neat. And I've been given the assignment to actually review this issue. So as soon as I possibly can, I will get this review up for you guys. So this is Suicide Squad Rebirth issue number 1. Now, for the cool stuff. Next is Harley Quinn, issue number 1, followed by Harley Quinn, issue number 1, followed by another Harley Quinn, issue number 1, and another Harley Quinn, issue number 1. It's Harley Quinn Madness. Now, if you haven't seen these variant covers yet, it's because that my comic shop, Comic Central, is the only one that carries these. There's a 1 in 1,500 in the black and white, and a 1 in 3,000. There's only 3,000 copies made in the color. And so my actual comic shop got a deal done with the artist in the book to make the exclusive cover. And not only do they have the exclusive cover on there, they actually have their logo in the back, Comic Central, which I thought was really, really awesome. And this plays tribute to Detective Comics issue number 27. It's kind of redone in the modern day form with Harley and the Joker and everything. So I thought that was really awesome. I had to pick this up because I figured it would be rare that my shop is the only one that's going to carry this, and I have this exclusive cover. I think I paid $35 for the 4 books. So that's what I paid for them. So I thought that was really neat. Here I'll take the black and white one out of the bag so you guys can show it. So you get to see it right there. So there's no glare. So that one was really well done. The inker did it as well. So it was Hardin and Sinclair that did it. So really interested, though, by the way, to see how Harley Quinn's Rebirth works out and if people like it or dislike it or whatnot. I think Jeremy from Frontline is the one that's going to review Harley Quinn issue number 1. So really cool stuff. Super excited that I got these. Definitely going in the collection for sure. Definitely thought it was worth it. You never know, especially with Harley. Everything that surrounds her is gold. So really excited. So guys, there you have it. There's the haul for the week. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Now it's your turn in the comments below. Tell me which books you picked up for the week, which ones you're most excited for, some that you're not so excited for, maybe that are on the fence and you're thinking of dropping. And fans, as always, thank you for watching Comic Frontline. And until that next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye, guys.